have been a real...
Well, wait, say that again?
My parents used to live on this part of Oak Street.
Oh, okay.
I
have the camera on.
This
so
was, yeah, I figured that out. This used to be a little village, this Oak Street area, you know. It's part of Carrollton, but it's it was kind of like a little world unto itself.
Yeah.
Like Magazine Street. You know how New Orleans is. All cities are like that. They have sort of little cultural villages within themselves and within the larger structure. And
if you want to, we can scratch the Barnes and Noble.
Well, no, I'd like to go too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any memories of this area, Mom? So long as I have the camera on.
I remember driving through it when I was a child.
We also looked at an apartment. Remember?
I remember that clock that was on the corner.
Honey,
there.
that clock's been there since the turn of the century.
Well, that's what I remember.
Yeah, it's also it's the logo for Whitney Bank.
Oh yeah.
That big. Big
that's
clock.
right.
And we almost rented an apartment right off of Oak Street, Gail. And then we wound up getting the one on Broadway because the one that we were looking at was, it was kind of ratty. And I think it was even higher. We got a good deal on the one on Broadway, but we had to fix it up. We had to repaint it, but that's when we started doing house projects.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a break from my graduate school studies, but we repainted it. The whole thing. It was a shotgun. It had a tiny garden in the back. You know, about the size of my deck. The house we live in now, just a little bit of space.
Yeah.
Now we did plant a few things in there, and of course we had our guinea pigs there. That's where we had our first guinea pigs.
Oh, really?
Yep. And,
so it took a while for Mom to develop her guinea pig allergy.
yeah. We had Weasel. We had a guinea pig named, who was really cute. He was a really lovable little pig, and he was well, not like exactly like the colors of Melanie, but he was reddish brown, kind of like a mahogany brown and black. But he was very elegant looking. He had small ears. He was very elegant, and he had a speech problem. And he would go whiss, whiss, whiss
Instead of whistle.
He couldn't whistle.
Aw.
And
that's adorable.
Yeah, and it was really. And one time, he was trying to mate with this female that we got, who we called the sow. I don't know if she had an actual name. But we always called her the sow.
Speaking of pets, were there any of the pets? I know you were allergic to most of them while you were growing up, but were there any that you did bond with?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she had a dog. Tell
yeah,
her
I
about
had
your
a dog. I had.
I never saw those. Mary.
And I had a cat, Percy.
The cat was
See,
named
now
Percy?
I hit the brakes
cat
hard
was
there,
named
Gail,
Percy.
because his truck just darted right.
Yeah, it's okay, Dad. But
You guys are
cat's
just
name,
a little bit picky.
Cat's
The
name
cat's
was
name-
Percy.
I'd
okay.
love to drop Blaine in the middle of the cornfields.
yeah,
See what happens to
the
it.
cat's name was Percy.
Yeah, and the litter, there were 3 kittens in the litter. The mama showed up on our doorstep, and my mom's
and Marion naturally took. Why do you
wanted
think
to
we
take her
have all
in.
these strays in our house? Huh?
Shut up, Dan.
Well, it's true.
Well, I'm trying to say something.
Yeah, but it's true.
Yeah, she's trying to tell a story,
And
Dad.
anyway, at this time, I was reading a little book about cats, and it was called Percy, Polly, and Pete. So guess what I named all of the kittens?
Oh, Percy, Polly, and Pete.
Right. There was 1 girl and 2 boys.
Oh, gosh.
And anyway,
I never heard this.
you never asked.
Well, you never said there was something to ask about. How can I ask if I never? I
Yeah.
mean, this is
Well,
this
Dad,
is a typical moment.
Okay, can you continue, Mom?
Sure. Anyway, it was really neat. My mother wouldn't let the other kids in there. Zoe was too young, and my brothers were, they were obnoxious, and they would have, horsed around with the kittens rather than played with them. So she let me come in and fool with the kittens because I was real gentle with them. And I asked her if I could pat them, and she said, well, just 1 finger. And I took 1 finger and just patted each one, that way. And anyway, we found homes for the other 2, Pete and Polly, and I got to keep Percy. And I was sitting with him all the time, patting him, and basically, bonding with him.
What color was he?
He was cute. He was black with a little white chin and white paws.
Aw.
He was adorable. He had a tuxedo
So you
type
kept,
thing.
what was the name of the one you kept again?
Percy.
Percy?
My father's name, yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. I was thinking about that. There's some synchronicity there.
Yes, there
Yeah,
is.
it's like, it's the French version, the English version is Percival.
Yes.
It's a
Yeah.
aristocratic name.
He was a beautiful little cat. And
Yeah.
very gentle, and I could do anything to him, and basically, he would lay on my lap with his tummy up, and I'd rub his tummy.
Aw.
And
Well, you were there from when he was a kitten, so.
yeah,
That's-
and I was about 4, something like that. And it was a really important moment with my mother. It was one of the times I kind of bonded with her because she loved animals too, and she really loved Dan, okay, go ahead.
Do you want to say something, Dad?
No, not about this. Just go.
Okay.
Something
Well, no,
else.
go ahead,
But
Mom.
it was one of the things that I really loved about my mom was her love of animals, because I love them too. And
You might want to call that an obsession.
but she really did. She had, by the way, a goat.
She did?
I never
Yes,
heard
she
about
did.
the goat.
She had a goat. She had, I think the goat was named Molly.
Molly.
Yeah. And she had a rabbit at one time.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't
Why
remember
didn't
the
she
rabbit's
approve
name.
of our guinea pigs? They make fun of our guinea pigs.
That was my family.
Your father would say
Yeah.
it was a rat.
Oh. Well, it was probably. Yeah. Well, go on, Mom.
But anyway, they all really liked animals. I mean, I don't know why they, made fun of the guinea pigs, but
Carlton Jr., when he visited us for the first time we lived on West William Street, close to Milligan. House has been bulldozed, but we still had Weasel and the sow, and we had a cage was made out of wood and chicken wire. My father had made the cage for us, and anyhow, little Carlton was maybe about 2 or maybe a little older, maybe about 4 years old.
yeah.
He climbed into the cage with the guinea pigs.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And wanted
yes.
to pat them and make
Oh. That's
But
really
anyway,
cute.
My family's always loved animals, and that was one of the things I loved about my mother, was her love of animals, and that she let me share that with her. And just me. The 2 boys were just too rough, and my little sister was too little at the time. She was 2. And Carlton would have been about 7, and Robin was 3. And so he wasn't really the right sort of age either. And it was really special. It was one of those special things that I had with my mother.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And
So what were the cats' names again?
Percy, Polly, and Pete.
And which one was the mom?
The mom was called Miss Pinky.
Oh, really?
She was basically one of those brindles, kind of like Bijou.
Yeah.
And that was my mother's name for her.
Miss Piggy.
Miss Pinky.
Miss Pinky. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I'm not quite sure why she decided on that, but no, she was Mrs. Pinky. Miss Pinky. There was a Miss Pinky too, and she had kittens too.
She wasn't a miss anymore.
But
We had one of the first people we met at Milligan, she had several cats, and one of the cats, talking about Pat.
yeah, Piazza. Not Piazza.
No, not Piazza. It was my girlfriend, Pat Sandoval.
That's it. That's right.
But she had one cat, and it came down the stairs. We were sitting down to eat dinner. It was the first time we ever been in her house. And she says, "Oh, that's Pissy." And I thought she was
gosh.
talking about the food or something, But it was the cat. That was the cat's name, Pissy.
See, I deliberately name my pets human names.
Uh-huh.
To just get away from what I see as it's really disrespectful to me. I mean, and that's like the most disrespectful of the most disrespectful. Is to actually call your cat something like that.
Well, I spent many.
Although, I mean, I say that, but then Ning Ning called one of her dogs, who she really loved, Creature.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
And Creature was, he was, in a way, he was kind of lovable, in a way.
Yeah.
But he really was. Nobody else would have adopted that dog. I mean,
He was very sweet,
Yes,
but he
was paranoid too. And
Yeah,
of
well,
course,
he'd probably been abused.
He had been abused.
Yeah.
And Mary would always, whenever I'd point out how weird he was, she'd say, "Oh, but you got to keep in mind, all the bad stuff that's happened to him."
Yeah, and she was right.
Yeah, which was probably true.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing that Leslie forgot to mention, and Marion would jokingly say this, but and you can ask any of Leslie's siblings. Marion would say that she always loved her animals more than she did her children.
Yeah, you mentioned that already when we were in the mall.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's
yeah. I was saying that I think I may have inherited a little bit of that.
I mean, that over the years, Gail. It wasn't like one time.
I mean, I think when I'm one-on-one with people, like when I'm with clients, I bond with them. It's a very intense bond. But with people as a concept, I don't always. It doesn't always work.
Well, that's probably true of everybody to some extent.
Yeah, I suppose so.
It's hard to love humankind in the abstract, but there are people. I mean, like I'm not cynical, so cynical that I don't believe there are people who work for like UNESCO, which is the United Nations Agency for Children, or people who work like helping people with who have Ebola or something like that. And I think
or people who work in mental health, like
they have
like me.
Sure. Have a sense of humankind needing help.
Yeah.
And and I don't think I don't have that, but I don't think I have it to the degree that they have. It was a Jesuit sticker on the back of it.
Oh yeah.
A big J.
Well, you said you had a dog, Mom?
Yes, I did have a dog.
And
that Dan, I have told her about.
Oh,
yeah.
well, okay,
Yeah,
but
no.
not this time.
Yeah.
Tell her.
Basically, she came around at around Christmas time, and while all of the other kids were playing with their new toys, I was out in the shed sitting with this mother dog who was having puppies.
Oh.
And it was really neat. I got to see the puppies.
She just appeared out of nowhere?
Yeah. And
You told me that.
and she was in this shed where we kept tools and things. She had snuck in there.
Cachetta?
No, not the cachetta. It was another, basically just a shed attached to the house.
We're in a school zone.
And she was a brown dog, kind of a tan color, and she was really very clever. She could climb fences, for example, and she.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more like it's more like a cat.
More like a what is this?
Oh, I guess he's stopping to get coffee or something.
Coffee.
Yeah, that's okay. We can stay here.
Okay.
I'll leave the keys on.
Okay.
Okay.
But anyway, she. Okay, my mother called her Merry Christmas, and I just called her Mary.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
That's
cute. Yeah, because it was Christmas time.
Sounds like Mary.
While all the kids were unwrapping presents, I was in this little shack with the dog. It was cold too, but I really, it was really a wonderful situation, with all of these beautiful little puppies.
Oh.
And
So had they just been born?
Yeah, she was in the process of having them.
Oh, she was actually giving birth.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So did you see her giving birth?
And it was very remarkable that she let me stay there and be there with them. And,
because that's a very vulnerable stage.
Yeah, and she bonded really closely with me.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. And basically she would follow me everywhere, and
Aww.
I loved her. I thought she was really terrific, but she was also very protective of her territory.
Yeah.
And she bit people who came onto the property.
Yeah.
So we, I don't know what my parents did with her. They said they got a home for her, which I don't know what they did, but basically, after that she was gone. I was really sad about it.
How old were you when that happened?
I was about 10.
Or 10.
Or, 9 or 10, something like that. Maybe younger than that.
Yeah.
I had lost my cat by then. He had disappeared. Most male cats disappear at a certain point.
That was Percy?
Percy, yeah. And I was really unhappy to see my dog go too. But it really, I was very fortunate to have those two contacts with pets. Very close.
Yeah. But yeah,
Very
it's
loving.
beautiful.
Yeah. And what else did I have that was great? I had 2 friends when I was growing up. I had, and I met them kind of just out riding my bike one day. And it turned out that we like make-believe, and we like to make stories up of things, and we like to pretend like, the neighborhood was like outer space, and we were riding along the Milky Way, or...
That sounds incredibly imaginative.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was, let's see, this would have been, I think, it would have been around 10 or 11 or
10
so.
or 11?
Yeah. Somewhere in there. And I had a great time with them. We would go over to each other's houses, and Nellie was the name of one of them, and Kim was the name of the other one. And I liked both of them. Nellie was very kind and very sweet, and would basically do everything Kim had told her to do, which was kind of cute. And then And then Kim. What? Oh my gosh.
What's he got there?
Petty fours.
Oh.
Petty fours.
Oh, okay.
Then Kim would, she was she loved horses, and I loved horses. I think all girls that are around at a certain age love horses.
I still have not outgrown that.
Uh-huh. And anyway.
I've never seen a picture of any of your family with the horses.
I don't know.
There may not be one that exists.
May not be.
Because they've all talked to me about the horses at one time or another, but there's no photographic
That was a wonderful thing too, And of course, the swimming pool was another wonderful thing. We had a swimming pool, and it was really nice,
Yeah.
You showed me
You want one?
It's a petit four.
No. Oh, Mom. Oh, you're handing that to me? No, I'm good.
Dan?
No, but I was going to give some, leave them with Gail so she could give some to...
Oh, okay,
Jackie?
so it's not for me.
No, you can have
Okay.
it. I got
Are you
6.
sure? Okay.
Yeah, I got 6 for that reason. They just made them, by the way. There's a sign up front.
Great. Okay. Don't run into something.
You're okay.
Something